I'm Forrest Key, the CEO of buuteeq and one of the co-founders, and welcome to this quick tour of the office here in Seattle, Washington, where we have our headquarters. buuteeq has actually 3 or 4 offices at this point. We have an office in Palo Alto, California, where our engineering team is based, and we also have 2 operation centers, one in South America in Santiago, Chile, and a recently opened one in Amsterdam, Holland, in Europe, where we do our sales and customer support to hotels that use our service that are based in those parts of the world. So we're truly a global operation with almost 100 employees at this point. This is in February of 2013 that we're recording this video. So come on in, let's do a quick walkthrough. First of all, we're going to just turn around. Right behind me in the entrance is one of our conference rooms. Our conference rooms are named after our hotel customers. And this is actually the Lian Lodge conference room, named after one of our hotels in China. Let's step out so we're not interrupting what's going on in that room, but that's basically a group of folks that have just arrived, new employees that we hired this week that are getting trained on the use of our product and service. So that's a training session. Here we have one of our kind of general open space meeting areas that has a monitor for not only for meetings, but also we have a slideshow with recent morale events and some of the employee activities, as well as some recent customers that have gone live, who apparently will show up in the slideshow here behind me. Let's actually walk kind of the wrong way through the office so that we can quickly touch base with one of our conference rooms back here. As you can see, orange is a theme. This 16-foot orange table gets a lot of laughs, but orange and blue are the 2 colors that we've used to decorate, and it keeps the office nice and bright and lively. Actually, behind me, I point out this poster. This is something that you'll see on our website as well, on our recruiting website. We've spent a lot of time in the last year really focusing on our culture, and this is a kind of a fun caricature of some of the core values, our mission statement. You can take a look at that on our jobs website to see more about that, but that's something we also have posted throughout the office. It's a really important part of how we build out our team. So buuteeq has a very open floor plan. It's very common for tech companies and vintage 2000 teens. As you can see, there's just one big mosh pit of people on a spaceship going to the moon together. We have very cheap furniture in the form of desks, but very expensive chairs and computer monitors, which is kind of keep employees very happy with the equipment that matters. And when it comes to the actual physical space, the desk, we just buy those at IKEA, usually 15 or 20 at a time, and that allows us the flexibility of constantly changing the office layout. I actually sit over here in the corner and sit together with some of the product managers that work with me on the product. I'm the product manager myself, very focused on our actual software solution for hotels. But throughout the rest of the office, which we can appreciate from this vantage point, we have pods of team members that work on development, marketing. On the far corner over there is the sales organization. Here in the middle is some of our strategic accounts that work with larger chains and with property management companies. And then in the far corner, our account management team that works with customers once they're live to optimize their performance and work with them on their ongoing campaigns for demand generation and driving bookings.
Yeah, Adam. And more too. We've been talking about the field and savory.
This open floor plan has a couple of very strong positives that really outweigh the negatives. Obviously, the negative is noise. So I'm standing kind of in this corner. This team must be in a meeting right now, so we'll kind of hide here for a second. Obviously, you have a lot of noise contamination, but you have line of sight, you have clear communication, and it also allows for a lot of flexibility and kind of realigning the team and moving the team around. So typically, team members have not only their individual desks, but also one of these little racks of equipment. And we buy the same model for every employee. And basically, I would say every 90 days, sometimes 120 days, people move, and we kind of reorient the team into different configurations. As we've grown in the last 3 years, we've gone from about 0 employees to about 100 today, not all in this office. In this office in Seattle, there's about 60 employees. And that leads to a lot of reorientation and kind of dynamic replanning of the space. There is still a ping pong table. We haven't lost the ping pong table. We have pretty competitive players, but we did lose our theater. We have, as you can see, along this line of tables, we used to have a more open space here in the middle where we did end-of-day meetings and gather around the projector to have a discussion kind of at the 5 to 6 o'clock hour every day, and certainly on Fridays from about 4 to 5. Of what are some of the things we're learning, what customers have gone live, what are some of the case studies that are interesting, changes in our processes, very kind of dynamic discussion of what's going on with the company. We still do it, we just don't have a seating area, so we actually have a standing area around the tables and kind of pull chairs up, and it's a lot of fun. In fact, maybe we'll insert during this tour, Brandon, maybe you could do a couple of photographs, insert those as overlays so people can see what that looks like. It's a lot of fun. And why don't we end our tour for today? Let's take a look at a couple things here. This is something that we put together so that we could not only show the incredible diversity of our team members in terms of where they're from. The blue lines point to where people are born, but also in green and in yellow are indications of where people are planning to travel and where they want to go. We have a very strong focus on travel as a culture and on being in hotels and being with our customers in the hotels. So this is not only a way to capture our backgrounds, but also our future and where we plan to spend time. As part of working at Boutique, we have several travel incentive programs where we call Trotamundo, where we ask employees to actually spend time in the field working with customers and visiting customers. So these, I think the yellow line refers to upcoming Trotamundo trips that are planned. So there's of course some private offices where we have basically set up a simple conference room so that people can make phone calls. So if you're a customer of ours and you're on the phone with us, you might hear us. If it's nice and quiet, it's because we're sitting in one of these rooms. If it's noisy, it's because we're on the phones, and pardon the noise, but we're on the phones in one of the main areas of the office. So I'll end the tour here on the yellow couch, the orange couch, not the yellow couch. This orange couch appears in some of our other videos, is right here at the entrance and is a really hot spot in the office because it's centrally located from an audio contamination perspective. So if you come to visit us, please sit on the couch and enjoy it. You can really appreciate what's going on. And if you're one of the team members, you'll probably sit here periodically because it's a great place to just take in the whole office, see what's happening, and work on email on your laptop here. So thanks very much for the tour. We'll do something similar to show you our offices in Europe and in South America. Next time I'm there, I'll take the camera and we'll do one of these as well.